Success is a word we hear constantly. It's plastered across social media, celebrated in loud gestures, and flaunted in a world that seems obsessed with appearances. But beneath this flashy surface lies a quieter, more profound form of success, one that doesn't rely on public validation. This is the story of John, a man who achieved greatness not by shouting about his victories, but by letting his actions speak louder than his words. John was an ordinary guy, living an ordinary life, or so it seemed to anyone looking from the outside. He was in his early 30s, working as a project manager in a mid-sized tech company. He wasn't the type to grab attention in meetings or flood his LinkedIn feed with updates. In fact, John had a habit of staying in the background, keeping his head down, and focusing on his work. But there was something different about John. While others spent their time chasing recognition, he chased results. He wasn't interested in impressing anyone with flashy presentations or long-winded speeches. Instead, he mastered the art of listening, observing, and delivering exactly what was needed at the right time. John's approach to life had been shaped by his childhood. Growing up in a small town, he was surrounded by people who valued humility and hard work. His father, a carpenter, often told him, "The best work is the work that speaks for itself." These words stuck with him as he navigated life. When John entered the corporate world, he saw many of his peers scrambling for recognition. They talked loudly about their achievements, shared every success on social media, and competed for promotions. John, however, stayed focused on his tasks. He believed in doing his best and letting the results speak for themselves. His colleagues noticed. When there was a difficult problem, it was John they turned to. He never sought credit, yet his efforts were often the reason projects succeeded. He would mentor junior employees, solve technical issues, and come up with innovative ideas, all without expecting a pat on the back. As the years went by, John's reputation grew, not because he advertised himself, but because others spoke of him. Senior leaders recognized his dependability, and team members appreciated his calm demeanor under pressure. One day, John was asked to lead a high-stakes project, a task that would make or break the company's future. The team was nervous. The deadlines were tight, the expectations enormous, and the client demanding. Many wondered if John could handle it. But true to form, John didn't let the pressure show. He broke the project into manageable parts, assigning tasks to the right people and quietly guiding the team through challenges. He didn't micromanage, didn't take shortcuts, and didn't panic when things went wrong. Instead, he stayed focused on the goal, leading with quiet confidence. Months later, the project was a resounding success. The company secured a long-term contract with the client, and the CEO decided to host an event to celebrate the achievement. During the event, John was called to the stage to receive an award for his leadership. As he stood there, accepting the applause, he felt a mix of emotions. He wasn't used to being in the spotlight, but he understood that this recognition wasn't just for him. It was for his approach to success. After the event, John returned to his desk and resumed his work as if nothing had changed. He didn't bask in the glory or post about the award online. He simply continued doing what he always did, focusing on the process, not the applause. John's story serves as a reminder that success doesn't have to be loud. In a world where everyone is shouting for attention, sometimes the quietest person in the room is the one making the biggest impact. The art of quiet success is about focusing on what matters, doing the work, staying true to your values, and letting your results speak for themselves. You don't need to show off to prove your worth. Success achieved quietly is often the kind that lasts the longest. Final message. So, the next time you feel pressured to flaunt your achievements or seek validation, remember John. True success doesn't demand recognition. It earns respect. Don't show off. Build quietly. Let your success be the noise.